Hey everyone. So Alex is currently in the other room. He'll be here in like 2 minutes. He's just groffling some chow before the stream. And we are currently in the somewhat awkward position of well, I began this download as soon as Lure MTG ended. And now here we are. This is a 70 gigabyte game. Which is why we don't still have it on the hard drive after it was finished being streamed last year, because it takes up a lot of space. So it'll be a little while, but we are committed to playing this. In the interim, AMA. We didn't actually get a lot of time, or I didn't get a lot of time to talk about Life is Strange, which is an odd thing considering that we played it for 5 weeks, but I still think there's a lot going on in that game that we didn't get a chance to address. So, older Dooms? I'm not even sure I have access to older Dooms. I mean, I don't think we own old Doom. Antonetti Art, if you like our mug, then you're going to have to get it at the same place that we got it. The EA Lunchroom. I understand it's easy to swipe them. Mrs. Blakeway has just resubbed for the 12th month, saying my 1 year anniversary linking up with, hold on, let me get to the notifications. Linking up with starting school and finally getting my life back on track. Lure is a good luck charm confirmed. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Blakeway.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know, right? I forgot.
You'd think 45 minutes with good internet would be enough to install anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 66 gigs?
I know. When it checked, it said something like, 30 gigabytes. And I'm like, that's going to be a tight fit, but it'll do. And now it's like almost 70. So here we are.
Bullshit.
Well,
I guess we get to run our mouths for a real long time.
Yeah. I was thinking about talking a bit about the ending of Life is Strange because I didn't quite get to say everything I wanted to say about it.
That's a good idea.
But we can also talk a bit about why we're wanting to play Doom. Because I've seen conversation in chat this week as we announced that we were playing Doom, and people like, oh, it'll be nice to get away from things and get to something that's just really video gamey, but doesn't seem like there's a lot there to talk about. And I think that's actually why we play these games, because it's often the games that seem like they are fairly shallow that actually say an awful lot about ourselves. Because it's always the things that you think are very politically neutral or that slot so seamlessly into your existing view of what things should be that say an awful lot about who we are, right? If you just accept something as being normal, then that normal is not...
Vanilla's a flavor.
Yeah, exactly. Vanilla is a flavor. And
It's not neutral flavor.
yeah, so what you have been trained to see as neutral is descriptive of who you are, right? And my background is in English Lit, and what older modes of storytelling say is not necessarily about the story and what the author was trying to say, but it tells you an awful lot about what people thought in various cultures, right? Like the fact that Shakespeare wrote Falstaff to be a clown and be basically like his Homer Simpson character. And we see him... Yeah, and we see Falstaff, when we read Falstaff now, we're like this poor old man who just gets, like, thrown away by everyone, right? And it's a very similar thing to Quixote, right? In Don Quixote, who's supposed to be a clown, and we now read as a very sympathetic character.
A tragic character, even.
Yeah.
Also, beyond that, talking about Doom as, like, the video game cultural icon that it is, I think has a lot of depth to it, because it's like this... you want to talk about something that's trend-setting and influential.
Mm-hmm.
Doom is
Yeah.
first-person shooters.
Yeah.
It is the progenitor of so much of
Yeah. Well, yeah. id Software, they came out with Wolfenstein 3D.
Yep.
And then
Like a year later.
Yeah.
I did some homework.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doom came out in what, 93, 94?
92, I think.
92,
And then
wow.
Doom 1 was 93.
Yeah.
And then it was away to the races, and they had Doom 2, and then a lot of like content packs. And then they did Doom 3, which is going to be an interesting discussion because as far as I'm concerned, I think that was a misstep.
Well, it's interesting because Doom 3, I think, was an attempt to make like serious adult Doom.
I know. But that's not
because-
what's in its genetics.
Yeah, because it's inherently kind of a goofy idea, and it's not saying like, I forget who said it. It was a British author. I'm going to go ahead and say it was probably the person who wrote Discworld, but their comment on Doom was like, for thousands of years, people have tried to deal with demons through prayer, fasting, spirituality, inner warfare, and until now, nobody's really thought about just blasting them with a shotgun, and apparently, it's actually just really effective, right?
It's like, what if the demons were not in any way figurative?
Yeah, and we're actually like
And we're
literal
actually
things that
just
you could
monsters.
just blow away.
Yeah, that you could depopulate hell's supply of demons
Yeah.
with a gun.
You know, a sufficiently large number of shotgun shells.
Yep, it's possible. Now there's something kind of cool about that, kind of fun and very silly.
Yeah.
It's just like, and I mean, we talk about a lot of like, I mean, I hesitate to say serious games, but like games with interesting content that like sort of not unconventional storytelling, unconventional stories and characters and all that stuff. But let it never be said that we dislike really traditional, straight up video games.
Oh, yeah.
Because we like them.
I play the hell out of them.
Yep.
And like we were saying earlier, they tell us a lot about what we think of ourselves and what this medium is, right? Because you had a large controversy a couple of years ago where people were trying to defend what they thought real video games were from incursions from other people making things that they didn't consider to be video games. And Doom kind of defines one of the baselines for what they consider to be real video games, which isn't to say Doom caused those people, but it definitely influenced. Yeah, exactly. But it's definitely been so deeply inserted into the genetic material of what video games are that we don't even really see it anymore.
But we will now in an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
This is so fucking embarrassing. I wish. Can we try and install Doom 1?
Yeah, sure. Do you have?
Yes.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
Oh, but is it unloading ready? Hang on. Here, just go to the library.
Go to the library.
It should be shared. You might be able to poke it up the queue, and I'm sure
Would it be on?
all. No, don't go recent. Go all games, or actually go Box Lunches games. Where's my list? You might just have to search for it. That's weird. Because my library should be shared.
Yeah.
Well, there's a Doom.
Yep. It's currently 38% installed.
Click the Games tab again. And go Vox Lunches games. What the fuck? Close. Why is it not...
These are all the games that are currently installed here.
Oh, how do you view by... Why is this... It usually shows everything, not just what's installed. What a pain in the ass.
Quite. Oh, did you change your Steam handle?
Yeah, I changed
Okay.
it to Vox Lunch. Because that me.
Hmm.
Wait, what?
Doom 3 is not 43 gigs. If it was 43 gigs, we'd be playing it much sooner. It is 66.4 gigabytes.
It is many gigabytes. It is using the latest bleeding edge technology for extra Gormans.
Yeah. It's. Whew.
Well, I think we can at least talk about Doom. Like,
Mhm.
I think the first one I played was Doom 2.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, on like my friend's 386,
Mm-hmm.
maybe back when they called computers that.
Yeah, I remember playing the original Doom back before it was fully completed, when it was available on as shareware.
You remember shareware?
Yeah, like this was before you could even this was before they had finished building the rest of the game, and they just had the
dude.
first episode released at the Prince George Public Library
Uh-huh.
during a computer thing in the events room
Crazy.
where people were showing off like what computers could do.
Turns out they can blast people with shotguns.
Yeah, so I've been playing video
and
games.
have lots of satanic imagery.
Yeah, and I was like I was a tiny little Cameron,
Yep.
and it blew my tiny little mind.
Oh yeah, like at the time that must have been some pretty intense stuff.
Shareware was a game distribution model where you would sell your game to basically disc printing operations that would give away the first little bit of your game.
And then they would encourage people to like share it.
Yeah,
copy that floppy.
copy that floppy disk and share it around, and then there would be you would mail money to the people who made the game, and then they would mail you the game.
Mailing money to people. Wow.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was just like a free demo that people were encouraged to share around to try out, and then it was like, if you like it, put cash in an envelope,
yep,
or maybe a mail, like
a
a
check
money order
or a money
check,
order, yeah.
and send it to this PO box, and we will send you back another floppy disk.
Yeah.
And then you can play Doom.
Yeah. And I remember my dad bought a shareware Mahjong game, and he played it for years, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you play this game a lot? And he's like, yeah. It's like, you should send the guy who made it money. You know, the guy whose name and address pops up at the end of the game. And he's like, I already paid for the goddamn game. I'm like, you paid the people who distributed the game, not the person who made it, you know? Yeah. Like, I already paid for it.
I already paid for the goddamn shit. But yeah, like, man. So yeah, we went from Wolfenstein to Doom, and then for years afterwards, the phrase Doom clone was thrown around a lot.
Yeah.
Because like it was so staggeringly popular that everybody wanted to get on that gravy train and just copy it.
Yeah.
And then I guess gradually it just became like a style of game that came to become known as the first person shooter.
Yeah.
Which is all over the place.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. And the really weird part is that games like Gone Home build on that same technology. Gone Home is basically Doom, but you interact with the world with your eyes rather than a shotgun.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting to have gone from that historical route to that new utilization of that technology, of that culture, of that design, even like the artwork. Well, not literally what it looks like.
Yeah, the style, but like just that perspective, the first person perspective is now and it didn't take that long for it to penetrate all kinds of other different games. We played one on Talking Simulator a few months ago that was a first person puzzle game, which was Myst, which didn't come out that long after Doom.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't have the ability to move around really quickly, but yeah, it did place the player character like behind the eyes of the player behind the eyes of the character. You have Doom 1 on your old phone.
Huh.
Brief aside, there's like a community that their thing is trying to make Doom install and run on everything,
Neat.
including like bank machines and calculators. Somebody got Doom to run on the bar at the top of the new MacBook.
Nice.
Like
nice.
It's flattened to like 10 pixels tall, but it works. It's just kind of like it's it's like people trying to install Linux on everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
it's a fun exercise.
Yeah, it
Right,
runs
like-
Doom, like graphing calculators.
Yeah, like how much memory and storage capacity do you need to run Doom? How many cycles
That's
do you
exciting.
need to be able to?
Yeah. So yeah, like to talk a little bit about Doom and sort of its history. The game we're going to be playing eventually is the fourth installment in the series.
Right.
And it's had quite a journey because the first and second games were not that far apart, like
No.
chronologically and stylistically.
Yeah, like the big difference between Doom and Doom 2 was the addition of the double-barreled shotgun.
Which was sweet.
Yeah.
And
Not
a
saying
lot
it's
more
not.
enemies. I've actually
Yeah,
been
there was
playing
like 4 new enemies. There was the
Pain
the
Elemental,
Archvile.
were the spiders in the first one?
There were because they put in like
Mancubus.
Mancubus. Yeah.
A lot of like horrible new monsters,
Mm-hmm.
brand new levels. So yeah, they're very similar games. Doom 2, almost like a expansion pack, like
Mhm.
with just like a bunch of things added to it.
Yeah.
And then long time
Mhm.
until Doom 3. I don't actually remember what it was.
Doom 3 was like
mid-2000s?
mid 2000s.
Yeah.
And it tried to do something a bit different because games had grown up in the interim.
Somewhat.
And it wanted to have like, it had a story, and you did one of these long kind of like Half-Life esque introductions where you
Yeah.
wander through you arrive at the base and you go to meet all your squad mates.
And everything's
you-
super fine, but then
The
demons,
incident happens.
The demons occurred.
Yeah,
The cyber demon became released.
yeah,
In passive voice. And like it was utilizing really amazing technology, and everybody was kind of stoked that it was going to look great, and it was like, oh my god, we get to play Doom, only it's like brand new, shiny, exploding off the screen, and like it's good.
yeah.
Ish.
I remember it being fun. It had the weird thing where you could have the flashlight.
Oh my god! The
or
first
gun.
round of mods
Was the
were,
duct tape
were
mod?
the duct tape mod where you put the flashlight
Yeah.
on the gun because like this is bullshit.
Yeah,
At least the flashlight doesn't run out of batteries, but I can only
Hmm.
use it or the pistol in a game that's like pitch black all the time.
yeah. It's like cool. Nice artificial difficulty spike.
But yeah, it felt kind of weird because like it was almost like a franchise that was kind of inherently silly, trying to put on airs as something serious and narrative.
Yeah.
And it just had this kind of like, it felt like it was faking it.
Yeah, and I mean, it didn't do it terribly well.
No. And I mean, like, the story was just like, I mean, you can't tell a story like that, like, excuse me, with a serious face.
Well,
I mean, maybe you could, but I don't think they did.
I mean, Half-Life did a reasonable job of basically telling the Doom story in a transposed environment.
Yeah.
And doing it fairly successfully and getting you to buy in.
Yeah, it's like, Half-Life manages to, it wasn't like super serious.
No.
Whereas like Doom 3 kind of was. Like maybe it just overplayed its hand a little bit. But what's really fascinating about Doom 3 is where the series went with Doom 4. Because it's like they learned from that. And they're like, yeah, I guess action games don't especially need a super compelling story. But they went a step further. Which is part of what I love about Doom 4 so much. Because when we get into it, you'll see that Doom 4 is trying to tell, like, a serious, like, sci-fi
right.
story at you. But the player character powerfully doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They don't care.
Right.
Like, right from the very beginning, they are, in some ways, acting out, like, the impulses of the player.
Right.
When they're being, like, having this story shoved at them. They're
Right,
just
and it's like
your
your character is basically mashing the space bar to skip the
exactly,
conversations.
which I thought was really cool because it. I think that's way more in keeping with like the spirit and roots of the game, and it adds just like a little bit of like kind of to
yeah,
it.
yeah. Because like, yeah, I
Fist bump on the minifig. Yeah. Also, like weirdly, the protagonist in Doom 4, I think, is canonically the same Doom guy from Doom 2.
oh really?
Like it's actually like a
right because
a
they
direct
find you
sequel.
in a tomb in hell,
yes,
basically, right?
and you just like pick up where you left off, which was to say blowing away lots of demons,
Mm-hmm.
because that's your thing.
Right.
That's all you do.
Hmm.
You've blown away so many demons that you are a finely crafted demon killing machine.
blasting machine.
I
Yeah.
actually looked up some of the story for Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the Doom guy, who does not have a name,
Mm-hmm.
was sent to Mars.
Isn't it Deimos or Phobos?
No, he sent to Mars as like a punitive measure.
Yeah.
Because he punched out his superior officer.
Yeah, I remember that. I
and
remember getting that in the README file on the disk.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the most boring assignment imaginable, but they're doing like secret experiments with teleporters, and then one of the moons disappears, and then there's demons,
Yep.
and then you fight them all, and then you find out where the other moon went. It's in hell.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, oh, that bad.
Yeah, that seems
See,
that seems awkward.
So you have to shoot the cyber demon until it dies.
Mm-hmm.
That's the pro strats.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was like what publication was that where it was like a strategy guide and it's like, to defeat the cyber demon, shoot at it until it dies. Simpler times.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Simpler times. Fuck. Yeah. God damn it. This is so annoying. Well, we still have like an hour to fill.
Yeah.
We should try. Can I have a
Yeah,
second to
absolutely.
see if I can work something out? I'm sure we can find something to talk about while we have nothing to display on the screen. So what are some of your favorite video games?
God, like there. I mean, the one that I always am desperate to talk about, and I did a talking simulator about, was Civilization. Right? And I got some pushback on it
Really?
from people who were like, there's just nothing to talk about here.
Okay.
And again, it's the idea that the way that we think about our games, or what you think about as neutral, or just being the baseline of what a game is, tells you about things about yourself.
It's true.
Right? So the conceit in Civilization is that civilizations are always antagonistic, right? And that only one can actually win,
Yeah.
right?
Which is, like,
Not true.
well, yeah. There's a logic to that idea, but it is pretty reductive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the fact that we're all somewhat alive today is sort of testament to that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what politics are all about.
Yeah.
Well, at least on paper, anyway.
Had that conversation today. It was a good time. 7 megabytes. That would have taken like 6 floppies.
Right?
Yeah.
And done. Okay, back to downloading Doom. Oh, okay. So the one thing that worries me is, will this stop downloading Doom if I play Doom?
Yes, it will.
No!
Steam. There is a way to.
I hate you, Steam.
Yeah, Steam pauses downloads while you play games.
Well, keep talking. I have an idea.
Okay. But yeah, just the fact that we can. There is no neutral, right? Where do I want to go with this? So just the fact that Doom has shaped all of these games that we now play, No, wait, hold on.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Is
think
that
about
condescending?
what. Take your time.
Take your time.
No.
Okay.
Oh, and for everyone who is subbing and donating bits, we will shout you out at the end. We'll give you a, we'll take 10 minutes at the end to give everyone their sub and donation shout outs. We just don't want to interrupt our train of thought because, as you can tell, my train of thought is very fragile.
Ooh, look, a shiny thing.
Ah! It's like Ian calling conveyor belt in Gang Beasts a granola bar.
What the fuck?
Everyone was just like, "Did you just have a stroke?" He's like,
That's really good.
It was wonderful.
Okay, I'm gonna copy the WAD. And we'll see if this works.
Pardon me?
Did I have a pair of headphones?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, here's something. Maybe?
Yep. Shall we move over?
I just need to get this configured. Oh, it's so... Hey! Okay. Alright, let's see if full screen works. One time. Wait for it. Yes. Yeah. Okay, now we have content! We have content now! Okay. So, I'm running this through GZ Doom, so it will probably look a little different than you remember. But let's fuck it up. Because
Rumble.
You're gonna play proper Doom.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna make sure this is still downloading, so we don't have that fuck up. Okay, 45 minutes.
Yep.
Perfect. Let's start with a shareware. Oh my god. Oh, right!
Yeah.
This is such a great way to start, because my fingers
Immediately went
moved
WASD.
to WASD,
Yeah.
and it did nothing, because it's the arrow keys
Yeah.
that move you around in this game.
Oh, I forgot how fast you move.
And
in
not
this game.
just that, the left and right turn you rather
instead
than
of
strafing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna update that. But like interesting little, you know, remnants of the past about how these games work.
I remember when I started using WASD with mouse look, which was Duke Nukem 3D.
Yep. Move forward. Why was it like period brackets? Jump. There's a crouch button?
Yeah.
So how do I turn on mouse look?
The problem is moving mouse forward and backward at all moves you forward and back.
Enable mouse. I gotta turn on like mouse look. Always mouse. Ah, there we go.
There we go.
No targeting cursor either.
Yeah, because you only shoot on the XY plane.
Okay.
Looking up or down does not alter where your gun is going to point.
Man. So weird playing this now. So yeah, like, imagine playing this in '93. I mean, it wouldn't look quite this nice. Oh,
Like 320 by
I need
200.
an action button. This is so good.
You should go back and hit the button back in the other room.
I should, because, right, I don't have E enabled. Oh, I need to turn on always run. I was wondering why I was moving so slowly. Is it player setup? No. Wait, what? No, that's got to be a thing they added.
Yeah.
Let's bring up starting speed. Where's run? This is so funny. No, toggle run. It's caps lock. There we
Oh.
go. That's more like, that's Madoom.
Super oh, go back. Hit the button.
Whee!
You're playing so suboptimally.
I know.
I don't know how you expect to set a speed record.
I mean,
You've
I
already
don't.
wasted time.
Oh fuck, my splits are gonna be so bad for this game. Oh my god, the demons! I keep pressing R.
To reload.
But there's no reloading in this game! Like, it's interesting to think, you know, this is very trend-setting, but like a lot of the stuff we take for granted that was,
Oh, yeah.
added. It makes you wonder where the first games to implement those features were.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, he threw a fireball at me. This is so weird playing this after playing Brutal Doom. Don't. Trying to...
Oh, Doom Guy is left-handed.
Holy shit, he is! We're gonna be like realizing a whole bunch of weird stuff when we play this. Got there.
Oh, the screen. Oh my god.
Right?
Yeah.
His little... You are here. Am I? So, like... It's very basic, this game, now.
Mhm.
But, like... having these corridors you just sprint around in. But, like, the whole game is just sprint around in corridors, push
Okay.
buttons to open doors.
You know what the most revolutionary thing was?
What?
Go back. Turn left. Look at the light behind you. Wait for it.
Oh, it's flickering?
Yeah. There's no lighting engine in this game.
Now...
They do that by altering the textures.
Holy shit.
That's the texture being changed.
Now, I'm gonna have to try and figure out what about this is being added by the engine we're running this through, because this is gonna look better than the original. Like, the sprites have, like, aliasing on them. I wonder if there's a way to set it to normal mode.
And I do remember that, like,
The cursor's
there
the
was
rabbit.
a one map towards, like, I think it was only a little while before
God.
Quake came out,
Uh-huh.
where somebody figured out how to make a 3D crucifix, because the crossbar in the crucifix should have been technically impossible, because this is not an actual, like, 3D engine. The Z is a bit of an abstraction. It's a bit of a cheat.
Yep.
And the fact that people were able to finally figure out how to make it do certain things was really exciting.
Yep. Keep pressing R. It's really fucking weird. I have a pistol. Oh, man. Look how fucking gory this game is.
Yeah, Jibs.
That
This is
guy
gonna-
exploded.
This is gonna warp children.
Yep.
There is a secret to your left.
Is there?
Somewhere in here. I forget how you get it, though.
I believe you. Yeah, this game was very Oh, is this it?
Yep,
Maybe.
that's it.
Hey,
This was a part that actually gave me a bit of a fright as a kid.
really? Just dropping into this, like...
No, it was the fact that in here you have a lot of, like, flickering lights.
Oh. Huh. I wish I could get out there. Elliot? Nope, can't jump through that window. Yeah, this game was the subject of a lot of controversy for the violence, for the satanic imagery, because it was the 90s.
Yeah, and people still cared about Satan.
Yeah,
Right.
Which sounds comical now.
Yeah,
Maybe.
But I remember when people, like, there were kids in my school who weren't allowed to play Double Dragon.
Yeah. Because there's 2 dragons. That's like...
No, because there was a rumored part, that people had heard about through their church groups
Oh, right.
towards the end, where you
Uh-huh.
walk through this room,
Yep.
and there are 2 eyes that open
Uh-huh.
to look at you, and if they don't open, it means you're going to hell. This was back when people thought Dungeons and Dragons was satanic.
I mean, it kind of is, but, like, not in any meaningful way.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's weird to think about that now.
Well, like,
with
all
attitudes.
these moral panics.
Yeah, I
right?
mean, they're still happening, like, and there's been concern that there's, like, been a resurgence of that about video games, and, like, it's weird because I've been trying to, like, balance that against, people being really horrendous and shitty and hateful in their content and in their, like, discussions versus, like, they're just video games, they're just, like,
Yeah.
like, let's not burn the floppy disks.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that I could probably have a little bit more introspection about. Oh, we got the shotgun.
Best gun in the game.
Check.
I
Incredible.
like to keep this handy for close encounters.
Sure do.
Oh, rip in peace, Bill Paxton.
Oh, game over, man. Too soon?
I think he would have wanted it this way.
Rip. But yeah, like they're the same busybodies who are, insisting that Dungeons and Dragons was like a gateway to the Church of Satan. We're convinced that this game, where you sprint down corridors shooting, very badly textured.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
zombies
I
and
think
shit.
that happened, and then Doom 2 came out, and in a way, Doom 2 had a lot of responses.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, they had more Satan and more guns. And
Yeah.
more...
So I think the response was.
Just watch us.
Yeah. But there was also an enormous modding community around this game.
I think it still is, actually.
Well, yeah, but I remember playing the Aliens Total Conversion
Holy
mod.
shit.
And the Aliens Total Conversion mod was awesome. It was the first Aliens FPS that had ever been.
I'm trying to shoot this barrel. There we go. Somebody used sound effects. Yeah, like, I mean, the modding community for this game is actually alive and well, because like on my home stream I've been playing Brutal Doom, which makes this game play the way you remember it playing, and it's fucking tight.
Really?
It's tight as shit, actually. It's fucking amazing. Maybe if we still need to buy time, I will get that running, because it's really great.
Huh.
I can't see shit, Captain. Whoa, fucking... Steady on
Okay,
there.
which do you think is the actual game? The map or the game that we're playing?
Wait, what? I'm confused.
The map is the game engine, right?
Oh, is it?
Basically.
Ooh. Yeah, like, I don't actually know a lot about the technology that was used to make this. Because, yeah, you're right, it is not a true 3D game. But beyond that, how they actually managed
it's
that.
2.5D.
Got that guy. Yeah,
Oh, I forgot. When the monsters shoot each other, they will fight each other.
That's,
will aggro
that's
each
pretty
other.
sophisticated stuff right there. It's just like, oh my, can you imagine the first time, being 12 years old and a monster shoots another monster and then they start battling?
Yeah.
Holy fucking moly. A secret became revealed. Ooh.
Ooh.
I like how it says a chainsaw finds some meat.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I forgot that line. Vodka, Vicodin, and Ven.
Ven?
It was an Eminem lyric.
Nice.
Not really. But it made me happy.
That's fair.
And it played this sound effect when he said Ven.
Oh, the chainsaw?
It was the Ven was the booming noise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wowzers.
Since when is there a chainsaw? Really?
There's always been a
been a chainsaw. It's just like an upgrade on your fisticuffs.
But
Oh,
yeah,
right.
yeah. Garwolf, you're absolutely right. That's like what it felt like to play this game for the first time. When you say it was like stepping onto a holodeck, this was revolutionary.
It was kind of a big deal because, like, I mean, think about even games that ID themselves made before this, like Commander Keen
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like putting the player in the driving seat of this kind of experience was freaking nuts. Ooh. I mean, it wasn't VR, but you know, on a 286 or like 386, may as well have been.
We look back and laugh at, you know, the stories about people running screaming out of a theater when they saw a train coming at them for the first time, right? Or
Yep.
the riots after Stravinsky's, you know, the Firebird. Was it Firebird or Rites of Spring that caused a riot?
No shit.
But, I mean, this was unreal. The experience of playing this game was revolutionary. I had nightmares about this game as a little kid, right?
Who's shooting at me?
Rites of Spring, yeah. Or Rite of Spring.
Yeah, I mean, well, like every time you do something new and revolutionary, you know, some people are not going to be able to handle it, and understandably so, because it is like the new shit, and that's exciting. I want it.
Sorry, yeah, Rite of Spring. Rites of Spring is a band. They're a crust-punk band.
Peekaboo!
The Chain Gun Cha-Cha.
I do Spandau Ballet. I do enjoy that your minigun is situated directly in front of you, so like bracing the recoil against your torso. Brief aside, this isn't related to Doom specifically, but I'm always really entertained by games that have like a 6-barrel minigun that heat up.
Oh, yeah?
Like they start to glow red when you shoot them too much. It's like
That's exactly
that's
what
why
it's
they're
supposed to
designed
avoid.
is so that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Having the fire rate split between 6 barrels means that each one gets 1/6 of the fire rate wear time, so it doesn't. But never mind. If anything, you should have the LMG heating up, which are so designed so that you can act like they take so much.
unrealistic.
Yeah, they take so much wear that you can actually swap barrels.
Yeah, well, I mean, wasn't that
'Cause
the
you
big,
have
one of the big problems with the MG34? It was a bullet hose, and they would need to swap out barrels all the time.
Yep. MG34, the M60. Actually, the M60 was a funny one because, like, I've heard that it was so badly designed that half of the parts could be assembled upside down or backwards, and you wouldn't know till you tried to pull the trigger.
That was like the Ross rifle, the Canadian-made rifle that equipped the first Canadian Army in World War I for at least the first several months of the war. The firing pin, the bolt, could be put in such a way that it didn't lock, right? It could be put in basically upside down and it would still fit,
That's bad.
which is exactly what you don't want to have for an army that's made up of people who are used to being able to do maintenance on their own weapons, right? Because if you conscript a bunch of farmers who are used to being able to, like, shoot things out on the farm, and are used to being able to maintain their own weapons, it's giving them a weapon where the bolt can be blown back into your face if you do it slightly incorrectly is going to lead to a lot of casualties.
Yeah. You probably did. Oh. Look at all these fuckers. Now I'm just thinking about Chex Quest. So, like, the gameplay loop for Doom is actually kind of gloriously simple. Because it's like, run through corridors, collect guns, push buttons, open doors. And then there's, like, health packs thrown everywhere.
Open doors to shoot more monsters.
Yeah,
and
to shoot more monsters.
access more content.
Yeah. Access more content, TM. And just, like, this basic formula has just been expanded on and changed and, reworked, and, like, we're now getting to the point where there's actually, like, a sort of a retro nostalgia kind of aesthetic going on. You have games like Strafe. There's another one. It's on the tip of my tongue. No, it's gone. But yeah, like, games that sort of are returning to this, like, heyday of, the good old battle days of FPS gaming. Which, I mean, is sort of testament to the sort of staying power of these titles. Did I mention I'm not actually very good at Doom?
You don't have to.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, real talk. If you have to eat one demon, which one?
Are we doing Marry, Fuck, Kill?
I mean, now we are.
Oh. Well, obviously...
Or no, wait, was it like Eat, Pray, Love?
Eat, Pray, Love, yeah.
You eat the pinky. He looks delicious.
I mean, you love the Spectre, because it's just like a pinky, only it's invisible.
I guess. I mean, do you pray to the cyber demon just because it's appropriate?
Yeah, I guess so.
That seems right.
Yeah.
We.
I think I've had too much caffeine today.
Oh,
I'm actually a little nauseous.
Are your eyes vibrating?
No, it's watching you play
Oh,
this
shit.
that's making me nauseous.
Oh no.
Oh, I forgot this happens sometimes.
It's weird, isn't it? Like that's like maybe a thing which you can continue this discussion while not looking at the screen.
Yeah.
First person nausea.
What did that happen? Was it BioShock? The last time I had this?
I get nausea when I play VR games, but it's very seldom that FPS games make me sick to play.
Yeah, no, like I don't get it when I'm doing it myself, but watching you do it is
Interesting. I wonder what that is.
Oh.
And like there's got to be a sort of rhyme or reason about it. No, shoot down.
Because when this happened to me the last time it happened, I couldn't diagnose it forever, and I thought I had food poisoning or something.
Oh yeah.
Because I never get sick playing FPSs.
Yeah, I mean, it takes you by surprise. It's been ages since I experienced that. Ow. God, this is now reminding me of one of the first VR games I ever played. I don't remember what it was called, but I was like, I think I was down in, I want to say California for Comic-Con International.
Yeah.
And they had, like, a booth of some sort that was showing off, like, you know, crazy VR stuff. And it was the blockiest, like, 10 frame rate piece of shit imaginable, where you would, like, wander around and you had, like, a weird gun that would shoot a ball, and there was like a dragon that ate you. And I got so fucking sick playing that game. Because I was like, whoa, this is weird.
Yeah.
I really hope that I can find a way to get over nausea in VR games, because I think they're really cool, and I really like first-person games. But it might just not be in my physiology. It's like how Milt can't play 30 FPS games.
Yeah.
Which sounds like such a drag. Because it means he can't play, Bloodborne? No.
Right. No,
Oh, it's not Bloodborne, it's,
No, Bloodborne is on PS4, and I'm not sure it's natively 60 FPS.
Yeah, I think it's... There's some game he can't play. And I think it's Bloodborne. Yeah, I think it was Bloodborne, because it runs it at 30 FPS, and it makes him sick. Which sucks. Why is there an alcove up there? Poor chick. Hey, settle down. Guys. Hi, fellas.
Ooh, you may not want to be staying next to that barrel.
That's fine.
Like, I don't need to play this, right? Like,
That's fine.
Yeah.
Some cultural icons don't need to be played.
Well, and, like, I mean, we've been saying that this game is, like, very, very bare bones, right? And very simple.
Does that help?
I'll know if I chuck in the next several minutes. But I think that's just because it doesn't have a lot of the stuff that was added by other developers who are trying to differentiate themselves.
I mean, like, from this, like, I'm trying to think of the iconic, the really iconic games that sort of, like, were the hop, skip, and jump to present day. So it's like you had, fucking Duke Nukem
Yeah.
coming after this.
Quake.
Quake was a game changer.
Yeah,
That
but you
one was
also
a-
had things like Dark Forces, which was a Star
Yeah,
Wars
Dark Forces and
shooter.
like Marathon.
Yeah, Marathon. Yeah, Bungie's kind of like
Their
big
sort
entry
of
into
first
this.
foray into FPS gaming.
mhm.
Yeah, Quake was a big deal because it was maybe not like the first fully 3D game, but certainly the one that like set the
Yeah.
tone.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck am I? I have the yellow key.
And people are mentioning other like games that expanded what this genre could be rather than first-person shooters, and people are mentioning Deus Ex. I would like to hazard that Ultima Underworld was actually like the first. It might not be canonically the first one I that existed, but it was definitely the one that made the largest impression on me as being a first-person RPG with an open world.
I never played
rather
them.
than something like what was Steven called? There were a lot of like RPGs told from a first person, but usually it was like you move into a room
Yeah.
and then it shows you like a new room.
It's like a fixed camera.
Yeah. Descent is another good one.
Oh fuck, yes.
Yeah.
You wanna talk about
Descent was
nausea.
probably the first like fully 3D FPS in this mold, where all the monsters were like 3D rendered models rather than sprites.
I can't fucking remember where to go.
Yeah, Ultima Underworld predates this actually, right?
Huh.
Yeah, things like Eye of the Beholder. Actually, yeah, Eye of the Beholder was the one Square.cube. Yeah. Oh, Wizard. Yeah.
So that's down there. I was playing this earlier. Oh shit, we're fucked.
Yeah, we're gonna die now.
Oh no, wait.
Okay.
Haha.
Aha.
Ooh. A rockets launcher.
Good thing we've been picking up boxes of rockets.
That's good.
Yeah, Heretic and Hexen were actually
Yeah, I
based
never
on.
played those, but
Hexen was based on, wasn't it the Doom engine? Like the highly expanded Doom
Yep.
engine?
it was like a first-person chopper,
Yeah.
as I understand it. Yeah, this is so embarrassing that I'm like forgetting this. This was a game that I definitely experienced through friends that owned it, because like I didn't have anything resembling a gaming PC or a console for ages. Oh, there we go. I just didn't push the button. Yeah, get some. I'm so cool. Are they gonna shoot each other? Son of a bitch! Got there.
Got a little greedy there.
Yeah, oh wow, I sure did! Let's go get some health before we close up this level. I do like the little portrait of the Doom guy in his various states of disrepair. Just like, I ain't hurt. Give me another one of them, champ. I can take it, coach. It is a shame that you can't flip people off in this. Where the fuck? We got plenty of Shang. 156% armor. I like how armor is like installed by pieces. Right, I was talking about the steps along the way. So you had Quake, and then you would have there was like Half-Life, Unreal.
Yeah. Things like Sin.
Yes, yeah, Sin.
Blood.
Blood was actually like around here. I remember so distinctly a friend's description of Blood was he was saying that like he said like I like Blood, but sometimes the flaming gibs get to me. I was like, holy shit, that game sounds mega. Because it was like this game, but somehow more violent.
Yeah. Well, I remember like the cultists.
Yeah, he was
yelling things like Kevin Sorbo, right? Like they were supposed to.
What?
Yeah. No, they said all kinds of like, Easter eggy shit. But it was supposed to be like gibberish.
Yeah. That was so weird. But yeah, they're just like, well, I mean, I suppose in the era of Doom clones, everybody was looking for a way to differentiate themselves. So it's like, we have more guns, or instead of guns, there's like stuff you can chop people with. Or our game is way more violent.
Yeah.
You get stuff like, oh god, this is bad. I can't, you know what? Jesus, take the wheel! Fuck, where is it going with that? Rip.
Yeah.
Our game's more violent. Our game is more meme shit. You know, predating memes. Oh, like Redneck Rampage.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You remember that
Wow.
shit? Holy fucking moly. Yeah. Because, like, you know, there was, you know, a lot of imitators, and then, you know, people moved on to sort of adapt the formula to suit their own ends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Oh, so look at how many enemies are on the screen at a time.
Wow.
Isn't that nuts? Can you imagine how overwhelmed you would have been in '93 having this happen for the first time?
Don't have to imagine.
I'm so cool.
I actually need to take a quick break.
That's fine. That's cool. Sorry, dude.
No worries.
I'll check on the download. Actually, I'll do that right now.
We should still have about... Yeah.
Yeah, to about 12 minutes. Anyway. Time from Doom to Half-Life, 5 years. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Are you okay? I should see if there's an option to turn off the weaving. I wonder. Can you place it? Oh god. Double ammo. Power-ups to generation. There's so many options in this version. I just want to see if there's an ability to turn off head bob. Because that would be fine. Oof. Inbuilt cheat options. Yeah. We'll get to the cheat options at some point. My name is MoveBob0. Oh, there we go. That's better. Maybe this will help Cam when he comes back. Now it looks like we're ice skating. But yeah, like even little things like the head bob have been in, you know, even modern games. The sort of like the long tentacle-like reach of Doom is quite a thing to behold. Doom on ice. The secret became revealed. This is a weird Yuri on ice. I'm gonna save. Oh right, I'm standing in poison. That's better. Another secret! Hooray! Yeah, secrets were like a big deal in games for a long time. And still kind of are. Red door. Roxanne. You don't have to, but I don't fucking know. This is what happens when I run out of content. Oh, this way. Nope. Here we go now. Just call them Easter eggs now. Almost. Well, a secret and an Easter egg are kind of different. Like, to me, an Easter egg is like a weird sort of like almost fourth wall breaking nod or like reference. Like if you open a secret door and there's like a picture of one of the developers, that's an Easter egg. A secret is like you open a secret wall and there's, you know, ammo and guns inside. I found that like Easter eggs are largely a knowing wink to the player is a good way to describe an Easter egg. Like, I mean, Doom 2 actually has a great Easter egg in it, right at the final boss. Because it has, like, is it John Carmack's head, or... I didn't download Doom 2, so I can't really show you. I like these X-ray specs that are basically just like having a flashlight. Throw all the switches. John Romero. We should see if this works. I mean, it's obviously going to work, but... Very happy ammo. Everybody remember this one? So overpowered. Oh. We have something for this. Blammo. Now, something that I never quite understood. Really? IDDQD. Degreelessness. It's not God mode, it's just called degreelessness. I never understood what the hell that mean. Yeah, the OG codes, which you didn't even, like, because there wasn't a console before, this is like an add-on. You would just type in secret codes, and you would get stuff. And there was, you know, of course, like, all the weapons or invincibility. Excuse me. Oh, we have the key now. So now we can go away. You just realized, is that where this old stream name comes from? Yep, that was always it. That's why the stream visual was me with my eyes yellowed out. Because IDDQD is the invincibility code for Doom. I was kind of surprised that more people didn't get that. Oh, I mean, I think plenty of people did. But it's always kind of a treat when somebody's like, what? Really? Oh, check this out. If you move sideways, you can see the rocket moving. And it's an actual little sprite and projectile. This is a weird place to be. Just gonna melee people with rockets here. Yeah, stray friend can outrun your own rocket. It's true. No idea what this did. There's fortunately some things that have been advanced upon, as far as, you know, like level design and like gameplay, etc. But this certainly was a trendsetter, and many of the things that just like worked the first time, we still enjoy today. Can't try that. Beep boop 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 boop. Oh fuck. Shit. Cox. Do I have any plans on talking some for doing any sort of Zelda? Maybe. I mean, I feel like it's probably one we could do. Here's where I make everybody upset. The only Zelda game I think I've actually ever played was Link to the Past, and I've never beaten it. In fact, I've barely played any of it. Because when it was a thing, I could only ever play it on friends' Super Nintendos. I had to think about that. Because I didn't own a console for ages. And I definitely didn't play any of the 64 ones, although I understand they are very fondly regarded. But it's a little tricky for me to talk about some stuff that I don't have the sort of like cultural context for. We probably will anyways. I'll ask Cam if he's played it. I don't even know what the acronyms are. I'm gonna check on this download. 4 minutes. Soon. Soon. Just remember everything you're seeing here right now, and how it compares when we actually start playing the Moob. Yeah, even things like the sound effects, someone pointed out earlier that they've shown up in other games, other things. Because, like, I don't know who recorded these in the first place, but they ended up getting used a lot. Hey, a yellow key. I can't get mad at this game because it was one of the first ones to do the whole keys and doors things. Not the first one, but one of the early ones. Back before we knew better than to only make games about only keys. Burps. Excuse me. Oh, there's a door over there. It's through there. How do we get through there? We go this way. Nope. We melee this guy with a rocket. Let's try going here. Nope, need a red key. All these fucking games are nothing but keys and doors. I can't even make that joke. How do you feel about Wolfenstein being overshadowed? Well, I mean, like, I don't know about, like, overshadowed. It's weird, right? Because, like, I was actually surprised to learn exactly when they came out, like, one after the other. Because, like, maybe it's the kind of... You know what it's just like? Like the Demon's Souls, Dark Souls thing? Where, you know, Demon's Souls kind of was the prototype that generally worked, but Dark Souls was the one that really made it work. And the same is absolutely true for Wolfenstein and Doom. Like, Wolf 3D has a lot of limitations, like, and this is like a quantum leap, especially for like a year later. The differences are huge. Because, like, remember that Wolfenstein 3D always took place on one floor and was only like square corridors. Like, the sort of like trapezoidal geometry and like the sort of like multi-tiered effect of the level design and stuff, like, it's enormous. So, like, I mean, maybe it's just like rightfully, maybe even not necessarily overshadowed, but just like, you know, there's like who does it in the first place and then who does it not like correctly, but the best. Yeah, Wolf was 92, Doom was 93. If somebody, like, Feel free to check me on that, because I could be wrong, but I was doing a little bit of research before I came. I'm just spamming rockets at all these guys. Yeah, just like everything from the look to the polish to everything is miles far and away better in this game than it is in Wolf. So yeah. Yeah, in some ways, you know, I mean, Wolfenstein was a full game, but yeah, I guess in a very real way, it was a proof of concept. I did something that might make it a little better.
Oh, okay.
We only have a couple minutes anyway, but this is now Doom Yuri on Ice edition.
Glassy smooth.
Yep. So we got like 3 minutes left. I decided to enable a very happy end. Why am I fucking around? Like,
oh yeah, just BFG these days.
Apparently there's a technique to BFGing properly.
Really?
Yeah, like the way
Well, it fires a cone, doesn't it? Like, it doesn't actually, like, the animation it does?
Yep. It behaves a lot differently than it looks.
Yeah.
I saw a video about it. It's like how to stop BFGing like a chump.
Like it, doesn't it actually fire a cone of, like, basically rockets and plasma shots? Something like that?
Something like that? I don't exactly remember. But there's a way to get optimal coverage out of your BFG shot. What? Dang it. Oh wait, we just go around this way. Hi. Right in the fucking mouth.
Just like dark beating a dude right in the...
You okay?
Oh.
This kills the cam. Oh man. Really?
Wow. World's luckiest demon.
I mean, I don't know about that. Was this the last episode for the... I also turned on degreelessness mode.
Oh?
Yeah. Remember when it wasn't actually called invincibility?
Oh. Yeah, here's the boss fight for this one.
I'm such a piece of shit. Oh, let's at least make it interesting. Spam the rockets. There's a bug with Brutal Doom that makes these walls not drop down properly.
Don't.
If you don't do it. Here we go. Here we go. Hey. Oh, right.
Yeah, and then you die here.
Yeah, like, it just surrounds you with enough guys to kill you even though you have invincibility turned on.
Yeah.
Oh man, story! Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the lost Demio space. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno. So was the shareware just like this first set of levels?
Yeah.
And so then the rest of the game you would have to get later.
Yep.
All right, let's have a look. Okay, we're good. Would you like to play... You wanted to play...
Yeah, sure, I'll play.
That sounds good. So now we're actually going to play the one that we wanted to in the first place.
Yep.
But just took for fucking ever to install.
Oh.
Bye. Goodbye. Trade!
Your flashlight is on, by the way.
God damn it, every fucking time. What worries me is how warm it gets.
Yeah.
So I feel like one day I'm just gonna hear this like popping sensation and then like slump over as I realize that my leg is missing. Okay, so from Doom to
Doom.
Doom. We're going to play Doom again. Is that your water?
Yes.
Okay. We have soda water again?
Apparently.
Dang.
Ugh.
You're right. I hate that shit.
I know, right?
Well, hopefully this one doesn't set you off.
Oh, like I said, it never hurts me when I'm in the driver's seat. It's just when I'm watching it.
Weird.
I think it's because I'm not in control.
And it's just like, you don't know where it's gonna go. Oh, man. ID! Is it ID or ID?
Id,
Id.
I think.
I always call it ID. Look at all these, like, photosensitivity. Watch out for epilepsy. In these languages. Doom!
Demu.
So, like, right from the get-go, I love the simplicity that they go back to. Just like, Doom! What's this game called? Doom! You know, with, like, very subtle, you know, they spend a lot of time getting those exact angles right.
Yeah.
But it's, they really wanted to go right back to where the series began. And just bring it into the 20th century, as it were. With many of the, there's DLC and shit now? Campaign.
Apparently.
Huh. Well, anyway.
Champagne.
Champagne.
Champignon.
Hurt me plenty. The whack!
So you walk eternally through the Shadow Realm, standing against evil where all others falter. May your thirst for retribution never quench. May the blood on your sword never dry. And may we never need you again. Korax, entry 717.
I wonder who that's talking about.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not important.
Yeah, well. Alright, so. Let's see how this game starts. Because Doom, you just get thrown into a level.
Yeah.
And then you go at it. This one. Well.
So we should probably talk a bit about like
Your rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
I fucking love that they start the game with a reference to the Doom comic.
Yeah.
Which, unironically, and like I really mean this, I think the Doom comic is the best rendition of Doom's aesthetic ever. So, also this game starts right into it. Like the first thing you do is like crack a guy's head against a stone tablet.
Space Gun, gotcha.
Yeah, and then it's like, where the fuck am I? Yeah, like the Doom comic is really stupid. Like really, really stupid, but it's like actually a flawless rendition.
What is it when
I'll talk about this in a second.
We have to contain this.
I wonder who Olivia Pierce is, and I wonder why you were in this stone casket. So, we now get into the sort of like, I wonder why your suit is in a stone casket.
neat?
Trippy.
Unspeakably rad.
Well, I guess that's
There's that room we saw earlier.
Also, this is super cool. Beep, 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 beep. Boop! It, like, super outposes. I'm actually just gonna let this run. We don't know shit. Where are the demons? I need to fight the demons.
Cannot determine the cause of the demonic invasion until the Rezop satellite is brought back online.
Yeah, all right.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Fuck you! First thing you do
Wow.
when the
okay,
story
yeah.
tries to when the game tries to tell story at you, the character's reaction, because they never say anything.
Yeah.
The Doom guy's character in this game is told entirely through their actions, and they don't fucking care, but in like a really great kind of
Like-
hilarious way. Right.
Okay.
So you have actual tutorials this time. So we're returning to the like the
Oh, it's very fluid.
it's have you not played this before?
No, I
Oh
haven't.
man, you're gonna love it. It's actually really good. Like it's quite good. There's a lot of concerns about how glory kills are gonna be in this game.
Well, they don't feel like they're slowing it down at all.
Nope. So we have like the photorealistic graphics that you would expect of a modern
You
shooter.
get the important part.
There's a lot of hand acting in this game. Just the way the character like touches things and interacts with them and punches them. You know,
Where door?
Whee! Groar! I'm a scary demon!
Ooh, an imp.
Demonic presence and
I love that
unsafe
encounter
lockdown.
because it's like, oh, I'm so fucking frightening, and you fucking one-shot it.
Yeah.
You know, and it just like, it really, in some ways, this game is almost lampooning itself. And the sort of like, the tropes that have built up around Doom itself and, you know, imitators of Doom. And just like first-person games entirely. Just pull his arm off and...
Oh, the sound is so good.
It's, yeah, like the sound design, the graphics,
Demonic presence at unsafe level.
You see what I mean? Like this
Oh, this is
game,
wonderful.
it's so silly, but it plays the game itself plays itself absolutely straight, and the Doom guy is almost like the comic relief, almost.
Right.
But you know, like how fucking ridiculous is the announcer? You can mantle, by the way.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Your movement is very, very free in this game. Just announcing, demonic infestation is at unsafe levels. There's a safe level of...
Yeah, well, I mean, there's
What the fuck?
there's a nominal level of demonic infestation, right?
Yeah. So, I imagine that the way this game plays is how it had they had the means to do so, would have made the first game play. You know, this, and it's very much inspired by the first game. It keeps a lot of what made the first game work and expands on it in really interesting and new ways. Rip.
Demonic presence at unsafe level.
And what's even better is in this game, the sort of like super extra ultra violence that they added is a gameplay feature.
Yeah.
Because like, if you glory kill guys, you get,
get-
health and ammo out of them.
Yeah.
So there's actually like an incentive to do it, and you have to think strategically about
Yeah,
How-
which guys you can
how
glory
you
kill.
fight
and,
and
yeah.
yeah.
We cannot be allowed to leave this place. He would ruin everything.
So these little video almost cutscenes. Actually, he needs to talk
I'm
for a
willing
second.
to take full responsibility for the horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind. Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
Buckle up, chuckle fucks.
I'm utterly charmed.
I know, right? Like, that's
Yeah.
exactly how I felt. Like, I was worried about this game, you know, because it's like, oh, it's a modern shooter, I don't know about this. But in, like, 10 minutes, I think this game had me entirely sold.
Mm-hmm.
And now we get to go outside to even more gorgeous landscapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the thing that I always want to talk about when revisiting these old games is, well, not revisiting old games, but when something like Doom happens, when Doom occurs, we kind of should talk a bit about nostalgia, right? Because this is
This
an element of what is
definitely
charming
tapping
us.
In. Yeah. And it is definitely tapping into the nostalgia. And that's why I felt
do we
that-
just drop down?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's why
it won't
I
kill
felt
us?
that this is almost like a reference to the first game. Well, because you expect to. You can actually make that entire fall. And it
Oh,
goes-
really? Oh, okay.
Impact compensation. What was I gonna say? You know, this is kind of why I felt like Doom 3 was a bit of a misstep, is because like I don't think it was hitting the right notes for that franchise. Like it advanced it along an axis that maybe wasn't necessarily like what the series called for, because like Doom is a game about sprinting down corridors, blowing guys away, and fucking ripping and tearing.
Right.
And they had some of that, but it was also like, but what if we told a cool sci-fi story that was actually just
That was actually just the
Kind
same
of.
story that's been told by a couple of other games far more competently.
yeah. So, you know, the action games, largely speaking, don't necessarily need a lot, I think, as in terms of story. That having been said, they can, like anything else, be enhanced by the inclusion of a story. And I think that what they chose to do with this game is really, really clever. You know, just the sort of, you know, borderline self-parody that this has, where it's just like, you know, it takes the story that I actually kind of expected this game would deliver, but does it in such a way that makes it like really, really entertaining. Because you know, because the main character doesn't give a shit. He's here to beat up demons. Like, there's a little bit later when, you know, the guy is Ramirezing you. He's like, all right, you need to like very carefully do blah 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 blah, and the Doom guy fucking jump kicks it. Like, he's trying to get you to do all these like really delicate operations to sort of
Right.
like bring the base back online. He was like, oh, do I just break this? Okay, sure. I only know kill. It's so good. Yeah, Skip Lips, I think, is onto something. It's like, this is a great deconstruction and reconstruction of the original. Hello. Rip.
What am I even supposed to be doing here?
A lot of times, you just have to kill everything.
All right. Seems fair. Blue axis only, keycard required. Got it. Magic.
Yep. Get the magic key card. You need the blue key card. No, the other blue key card. Yoink.
Well, that guy looks unhealthy.
He's fine. It's interesting about, like, there's features in this game that are not, like, regressive, but almost, because... Oh,
Ooh.
right, little bomb. So this has a cooldown.
Left control or middle button.
Yeah. Because, like, so many games between Doom 1 and Doom 4 have, you know, stuff like reloading and, you know, shit like that. There's no reloading in this game,
No.
which is, like,
yeah.
actually kind of weird.
I
and
keep hitting R.
I know. It's actually almost conspicuous in this game,
Mhm.
but they made a conscious choice to just be like, you know what, let's
Yeah, your ammo pool
Let's
is
put-
an ammo pool.
put as little between you and the shooting as possible. They're all
I like how
they're
these little
pinatas.
guys are basically just like
Yeah, they're
Like-
they're pinatas.
Yeah, they're mobile rations.
I think you can actually just like melee them twice and you glory kill them.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to like.
It's super good.
Ooh.
Panch. Yeah, be mad. Minimizing the
why-
barrier between intent and action. Yeah. I mean, like, I think they brought all their resources and sort of, like, pedigree to bear, making this as first-person-y first-person as possible. And it's interesting to think that some part of that was going back to older systems that, you know, many games have chosen to move on from. You know, it's just like making very deliberate decisions about what they, you know, what is in the game, how you control it.
This game actually does strike me as being very thoughtful.
It's super thoughtful, actually. Like, it's almost like it's super thoughtful in a way that is meant to appear invisible. You know what I mean? Like how
Yeah.
with special effects you don't really notice them because like they're so subtle. Because you know, like getting a natural feel out of a video game is probably very, very difficult. You know, as somebody who's like just getting my feet wet in game design, I can't speak too much to it, but I definitely get that sensation that it, like getting like a nice fluid feel to something, having it like your actions feel good and natural and not like stiff and shitty. Oh, this is so cute.
Combat support drone.
I like the explosive shot, but either
Okay.
way. Yeah, they added a
Oh, this is the game modding.
Yeah, rather than a shit ton of new guns, there's like a bunch of guns, but each of them can be modded. Thank you.
Purchase. Oh,
Purchase.
oh, you stole it from him.
Okay.
He's your friend.
Alright, I've serve.
Hello. Are you okay?
Yeah, a lot of effort was put into this game to make it look effortless.
Where's your mommy? Why are you here alone?
It's so cute. Yeah, I think charge burst is a little awkward because you have to hold it down and then fire. But it's fine. I don't know that Doom Guy is an asshole. Like, there was like a forum thread that I read about that where people were like, "Oh man, the Doom Guy's such a bad guy." It's like, no, he isn't. He like sacrificed everything for the good of humanity. Like, I don't remember exactly what part of the canon they were talking about. This is like he basically like stayed on Mars to make sure that the demons didn't, you know,
Escape.
yeah,
Are they running from me?
maybe. So the other thing that we get in here, which is, you know, not especially present.
Are you okay, little buddy? Or are you
Oh.
just gonna stick around here?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Okay.
So like Doom, all the levels are like sort of just kind of generically wrecked, you know, and there's like corpses and like a little bit of stuff that's busted. You get a lot more of the sort of visual storytelling in this game with, you know, the mining operation going on and then like the certain parts that are like busted and you're sort of like approaching this situation in media res. And you kind of see that, like, oh, this has been going on for a little while, and, like, a bunch of stuff is wrecked, a bunch of stuff is still working. Also, the music in this game is really good. Seems to be more Cyberman. You want to play Viscera cleanup detail in this game? Oh, that would be challenging.
Oh, there's a bit of like. It feels like iframe skipping when you're in the air and you.
Yeah. So there's like the areas you come through in this game. Like again, this comes into the the sort of like subtle art of making the game feel natural. You enter into each new area that's full of enemies, and they're sort of designed to have like a circuit.
Mm-hmm.
Like actually, each area is kind of like a skate park
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
full of dudes, and you just
been
like you're
through
meant
here
to.
before.
Yeah,
There's
you're
our
meant
little
to.
friend.
Yeah, you're meant to. They have an objective marker at the
Oh,
top.
they do. They
Um,
totally do.
You're meant to just like never stop moving in this game. Which
Yeah, I
is
can feel
really
that. Like
exciting,
there's
yeah.
actually a little bit of pressure on you not to stop.
Yeah, like if you stand
move
still, it
so
kills you.
quickly. It feels really good just to move really quickly.
But it's very fun. Do you have a double jump? I can't remember if you. I think you
don't
might
think
get
so.
a double jump at some point.
Oh, that's a health kit. Health is
Yeah.
blue, green is armor, red is ammo.
It's
Got it.
yeah, it is almost bucking the trend of like cover-based shooters. Whoa, what the fuck?
Buh?
Oh, I think a thing blew up.
Oh.
So there's also, I think, we'll see where you continue from because I think it's pretty forgiving. The kind of conveniences we take for granted in modern shooters. It's like they kept the old stuff that was good and added the new stuff that was also good. So you're not too far back. Discover
No.
the cows. Oh, it was a barrel, I think. Oh, that's a lot of mans. A barrel's not your friend since Donkey Kong. That's... I'm almost offended that that's true.
Aha, there. Okay, I get it now.
Ow.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, it's interesting because like you don't have like a shit ton of health, but your ability. You know what this is actually a little bit like is Bloodborne. You know,
Oh
the
yeah,
rally mechanic where it's just like
it
you're,
encourages you to.
yeah, your incentive is like not to retreat and try and like recover.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
to
to
just
be-
like push harder.
Yeah, more aggressive.
Beat aggressive. Beat aggressive. Beat aggressive.
B-E-H-A-V-E, aggressive.
Do.
Oh, where do you think you're going? I'm
you
gonna
doing?
eat you.
I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get got. This game's super pretty. That guy just like he did a header into the pipes.
Yeah, he just like abandoned his
Unbidden.
torso. Maybe they're out this year.
Ha!
I don't know.
Torsos are out this year. Torsos are so out this year.
Ooh.
Ooh. I think that's what happened to you the first time.
Yeah, just like chain explosions. Okay,
Which-
we're fine. We're
which
fine.
is-
We're fine.
Yeah, which is a thing from the first game.
Yeah.
Sometimes you would shoot too many barrels, and you'd die. Pinata, gimme. There we go.
Yeah, there
There's
we
like
go.
3/4 of your health back.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
well, so it's very forgiving.
It's pretty forgiving, but yeah, you do have to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Also, your primary or your first weapon you get never runs out of ammo.
Oh, okay.
And it's interesting because like they removed the like fisticuffs as a weapon
yeah,
and just implemented that into you being able to like bash and like
Yeah.
rip people apart, which I think is a more natural way of doing it.
I think so. Yeah. It's way less like, oh, you're out of ammo. Well, the game is basically over for
I mean,
me.
I think that's a
Uh,
convenience that they've put
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of games where it's just like before it would be like, oh, I have to select the knife
Yeah.
and then swing with the knife as opposed to just like,
Instead of making it a way of replenishing your ammo.
yeah,
How do I even get around here? Okay.
how do I even?
There we go.
I don't know what Cam has things. I think he's all on default, so. I'm gonna let him play his own way. Oh, these interiors. Right, I was going to talk about these. These holographic, I mean, I hesitate to call them cutscenes, but they're like little replays. And I thought it was a really clever way of doing cutscenes because it doesn't take control away from the player, and yet it can show you in like real time and real space details that are important to the game. Because like whereas before you might have the same scene played out in a thing that you just have to sit there and watch, it will replay an event
engine.
that occurred.
Right, like in the game world, not even in engine.
Yeah, like
but-
there's a part where, you know, you follow this dude who got killed and like dumped somewhere and he has a key on him. It's like, oh, he's over there. And I thought it was a really great way of doing it because like any time control is taken away from the player, I don't generally like it.
Yeah, it
It's
removes
not super
the.
clear about this, but
Oh.
yeah.
It was loading for a little while there.
Yeah. Fire to destroy all you've done. Oh,
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Okay, why?
so there's a lot of extra like typical video gaming stuff in your inventory. But what's kind of nice is that none of it is necessary for you to play the game. You can actually just ignore it if you would like.
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't mind it at all.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. I was doing a bit of roleplay, I guess. I don't know.
Boop.
Main power offline. All entrances not operational.
Gotta do everything myself.
You gotta do it yourself.
Dope.
Man,
I should really learn how to follow the heads-up display.
I'm getting such an Alien vibe from this. It's like
Speaking of which,
James Cameron. Oh,
Covenant.
yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's-
Like, I mean, like, I actually really like the berserk alien headbutting the window. I think that's actually like really a jarring image.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like we're gonna go see it.
Well, yeah, obviously.
We're gonna
And-
see it.
and probably
but-
be like not terribly impressed with it.
Well, I mean,
probably. I'm,
you know
I'm
what?
holding out hope that it's going to be awesome.
Well, here's the thing: is like if we put our expectations super low, maybe they'll be like met or exceeded a little bit, and they'll be
Yeah.
like, it's not so bad. Because man, it has to be really shitty to be as bad as Prometheus. Like it has to
Yeah.
be really
yeah.
shitty. Oh hi.
Especially now.
You don't look
In
trustworthy.
What will be your final moments in this world? All the rumors, the human sacrifices.
The what?
The
The hell portal, the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Who are you? Huh?
K.
Yeah, I like how it's just sort of like, okay.
Well, ain't that some shit? Some motherfucker's always trying to ice skate
skate
uphill.
uphill.
Download.
I believe in honesty. Especially
Oh, she's
now,
doing it again.
in what will be your
Yeah,
final
whatever.
Okay,
moments in
cool.
this world.
Oh wow! Right, yes, this map.
High tech.
High tech. The goddamn unitologists. Wait, where are they from?
Especially now. In what
No, this is back the way we came, right?
Oh, where'd you? Oh, there we go.
final moments.
Okay, so we turned on the thing. Or, no, wait, there was another thing.
What is it? It's.
There
Oh, is
was. Aha!
Oh, goodbye.
Goodbye forever.
Now we're down
Oh.
here. We live here now.
Why am I so bad at video games?
Aha. Ho ho.
Oh,
Excuse me, I was lost in thought.
ooh, secret found.
Secret. You got armor.
I did.
I like the armor shards are back. I
where'd
think it was
go?
just that.
Just that. God, something's yelling, and it's beginning to wear on my patience.
Oh, there's the button. Hell portal, you say? Oh. Huh?
I'm sorry, lady. I'm having a hard time hearing you over all the yelling. Excuse me, could I ask you to maybe staffu? Thank you.
Whoop. Crack. I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get got.
I like the karate kick.
So. Ooh. Let it never be said that I don't like colorful games.
Yeah.
But I draw a distinction between, like, I don't know how to describe it, like colorful in like a very controlled, deliberate way, like this. So you've got, like, in this level, you know, there's a lot of yellows that are, you know, telling it apart. There, you know, in the previous area, you know, we have
A lot of
oranges.
Yeah.
The health is bright blue. The
Yep.
armor is bright green.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of use of color. What I dislike are, like, the rainbow vomit explosions where it's like, we have all these colors, let's use all of them all the time.
All at once.
Then it looks like shit.
Well, yeah, because this is
World of Warcraft.
actually quite useful, right?
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, like
This is in service of the game
I'm trying
because
to
it
remember,
shows you where things are.
It's true. I don't know if it's this game or like games like it. They've started doing this thing where they'll paint ledges that you can climb a particular color.
Well, I
And
remember
it's so useful.
that was in Mirror's Edge,
Yeah.
for one.
No, I'm not referring to games with like high color saturation. I'm just referring to games that like are like rainbow pony colored. You know, where it like I said, they use all the colors all the time, and it's kind of thoughtless. So yeah. Oh, good heavens!
Oh.
That man exploded.
Oh, I was hoping to turn you into health.
Oh well. Someday.
And then they exploded.
Yep. Like little green highlights on interactables and stuff. Oh no, the demonics are unsafe. It's not a safe amount of demonics.
Keep Summer safe.
Keep some. Episode is so fucked up.
It really is.
Yep.
That's all I could think of, like when Orisa was being revealed.
Oh, right.
Where she's like, a safety bot. Keep
safety-
Sombra safe.
Keep
Directive.
Keep Sombra.
Keep Sombra safe.
Save Sombra. Kill for Sombra.
Ow. Excuse me,
What's that?
sir.
It's. I'm gonna keep fucking up her name.
Orisa.
Orisa. What's her creator's name?
Effie?
Effie.
I want to say?
What a pair.
Yeah.
Super great. I quite like it. The whole Dilly. I played a little bit of Orisa, not like in games, but she seems real good.
Yeah.
I was thinking they were gonna have a tank.
Well, and I really like the designer blog where they're talking about that tanks aren't just tanks, they have different roles, right? Like,
Well, yeah, they do a thing.
Reinhardt takes and holds ground, right?
And-
is an anchor for their team.
Yeah, and like Winston creates space where there wasn't space before.
Yeah, as does Zarya,
Yeah.
right? And Diva is a weird, like, mobile tank that actually is, like, very kind of good at one-on-oneing people. And they wanted another tank that, like, took and hold ground and acted as a focal point for the team.
Yeah. It's
I
like
think
drop
that's-
your shield and then like rally around me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's playable on the PTR, FYI. Just a little nuts. A lot of abilities, like a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
abilities. Which is surprising.
Stop! Maybe this will do it.
See what I mean about
Oh, God,
hand
sorry.
acting?
I had the reticle like this for a second,
Yeah, and
and
it looked
it's a happy face.
Yeah. So here's something new that I like. Advancement, with time. You push the button and then you see the thing that it did.
Yes,
Which
it's
was
always in frame.
It was a big fucking problem with Doom. Is you would throw these switches and hear a noise, and it did something.
Yep.
Don't know what it was. Ooh, rip and tear.
Oh.
But it's really great. There's a note in here somewhere talking about, complaining about this load of chainsaws that showed
Oh
up.
yeah, that was one thing that worked really well in Doom 3 was that they were like, we asked for jackhammers.
Oh right.
We're doing construction
Maybe it was Doom
on Mars. We asked for jackhammers, and they sent us chainsaws.
Yeah. All the weapons have such great personality. Like you can see it sort of like vibrating in your hands, and like the chain slowly advancing. It's like the weapon's hungry.
Yeah.
I just like can't wait to get into something.
Well, there was a great Aquid comic where one of the characters buys a new French knife. He's a cook, and
Yeah.
he treats himself to a new French knife.
Yeah.
And he says he has to return it after a little while because it's like this really expensive German
Yeah.
engineered knife, and he's afraid of it. Right? It
It's
like has
too
this
sharp?
terrible momentum
Yeah.
all of its own. Like he's like, it
Whoop.
wants to cut things.
Yeah.
Dismiss.
Who's miss?
Dismiss.
Dismiss. Feed your chainsaw.
Where's Chainsaw? I totally missed it. I should not have dismissed.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
All right. So.
No.
Merg. So now you can follow this guy. Oh, he went in there.
Son of the bitch.
Oh.
So we need red key for yellow key.
Which is like kind of charming.
Yeah, I
a way.
suppose so, yeah.
Ah,
What was?
laser.
Oh. Ow. Why laser hurt?
Oh right, the chainsaw is actually like much different in this game than. Oh god, how does it work exactly? I think rather than being like it was in the previous game, where it was just like an enhanced melee weapon, this one has like a lot more interesting details. Where like it's a one-shot machine. Like you use it on an enemy, and I think if its health is low enough, it will just finish it off,
Okay.
and then it will dump a shit ton of ammo and health.
Okay.
So you have to choose to use it very carefully.
Right.
Yeah, it makes an ammo fountain. So like when you're low on stuff, is it just ammo or is it ammo and health? And it has limited fuel, so.
Right, there was a button we hit that did a thing
A button.
over here.
Oh, this thing. Hut. Yep. 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 Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Ooh. Armor.
Oh, but we fundamentally wound up in the same place.
The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
How committed is this guy?
Ew. There's gonna be so much mopping up required of this place.
Green tunnel. I think you found that a lot quicker than I did. I hope this doesn't crush you.
Me too.
I don't actually remember how it.
Oh, it's an elevator.
Oh, it just goes up.
Oh, and that's gas for
brightly lit gasoline. Space gas. God, the conceit for this game, I think they reveal it pretty soon, is so funny. Oh, what's your crouch key?
Ow.
Does it see? There you go.
I feel like I'm playing an angry Marine from Warhammer 40k.
I think you are. You just need the yellow armor and the like scowl and
Yeah.
just to be so fucking mad all the time.
Yeah.
If I had to play Warhammer 40k, I would probably make a battalion of angry Marines.
Yeah.
They have such a winning personality.
They're very pure.
Very pure. It's like, what's your motivation? So mad! So fucking mad! Well, who are we fighting today? Don't care! Why care?
Who are we fighting today? Some dead men.
Give Bolter. I want to shoot. Why can't I shoot? I need to shoot.
Well, that looks like a problem over there.
Presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Never gets old. Destroy the gore nest, Cam.
Okay.
Destroy the gore nest. Oh shit.
Presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Rip. Get rid of their hell Wi-Fi. It's interesting because like the little like shambling dudes are almost best left for last because
Yeah, 'cause
you can basically farm them for free.
Yeah.
So like there's like a thoughtfulness to like which enemies you encounter when, as opposed to like who's first in line of my shotgun.
Yeah. I need you to go away, please.
Pinata. What if the health packs fought you? Who are we fighting today? The enemy. We fight enemy today, just like every day. Oh, look
Ooh.
at that. Bonanza. So, like, this actually brings up, it occurs to me an interesting thing. So, like, the enemies being full of health and ammo doesn't actually make any sense,
Yeah.
but so what? You know, this is one of those things where we talk about, like, things being video gaming, and a lot of times that can work, right? Like, in service to a particular kind of experience. What is, you know, supposedly realistic is not always, you know, what is best for the experience. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's essential, depending on the kind of experience you want to be creating for the player. But other times, it's just leave it.
Demonic presence
It's fine.
eliminated.
Yeah, it works.
Lockdown disabled.
Demonic presence eliminated.
Still a little nauseous.
That sucks.
Yeah.
We're actually due for like a break,
Okay. Call elevator.
so we can do that.
Okay, yeah, let's take a break.
Oh, you went in there. Don't go in there. They have a canon explanation.
Yeah.
It's sure, sure they do.
Okay,
So we'll
5
be back.
minute break. We'll run an ad.
Alrighty. I mean, wait, commercial. That's the one. And then I push this button.
There we go. Hey everyone, Alex will just be another couple of minutes, and I'm still feeling just a little queasy. So I'm gonna alter. Where's the field of view? Maybe that'll help. I think I'm not even convinced it's this game that's making me nauseous. It's just residual watching previous Doom that's doing it for me. I've got some soda water from the pumps here, or from the taps. But yeah, we'll turn up the field of view, and then what are the other ones? Yeah, the motion blur is off. Advanced settings. Oh, okay. Yeah, we have soda water on tap here. It's not club soda, it's just carbonated water. Yeah, Riandy, so that might just be the situation I'm in, where now I'm just going to be motion sick all day. Usually when I get it on the bus, because I'm trying to read a book or something on the bus like an idiot, it will wear off after like an hour or so, as long as I just kind of like sit still. Yeah, the kegerator in the break room, left tap is carbonated water, right tap is beer. Oh yeah, ginger ale would have been really nice. How do you get carbonated water on tap? You go and you get a one of the Coca-Cola soft drink kegs, and you fill it with cold tap water, and then you pressurize it with a carbon dioxide cylinder, and then you mix it. And then you cool it, and then you do it again. Yeah. It's really nice. Yeah. And then it makes carbonic acid in solution, which comes back out of solution as carbon dioxide bubbles and makes it fizzy. So I'm just going to take another minute or two while Alex finishes eating, which is fine. Yeah, well, Arcane Illumination, this is a lot like a Soda Stream, only it's makes 30 liters at a time. This is not club soda. This is just carbonated water. It's a different thing.
Yo.
Hey.
What up?
I've just altered the field of view a little bit.
To 95?
It's up to 110 now.
Oh, okay. Adjusting your head.
Yeah, no, sorry, the...
Oh, is it doing the thing again?
It might be.
God damn it. Is it the cable?
It might be the cable? Oh, audio got weird. Audio is fucky for you guys too, so
Oh.
it's not just...
God damn it. Oh, the fix for this is the HDMI is loose, I think.
Okay,
I don't know which HDMI it is, though.
okay.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, that sounds like a loose cable.
There it is.
How's
How's that?
That's rock.
Oh. Can you hear it?
Yeah, dude, that's the one right there.
I think I fixed it. I think. Did I fix it?
Okay, yeah, no, okay, yeah.
Ayu.
Ew.
John Madden. Oh.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Okay.
Oh.
You alright? You're not alright.
Let's get back to it.
Alright.
Rip and tear.
Don't push yourself too hard. If you chuck, that's gonna be unfortunate. So Doom 4, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Making that lean?
Yeah.
Yep. You're offended by the idea of fizzy milk? You mean Calpis? Oh.
Oh, it's a little drone friend.
Rob.
Hello. Hello.
You want?
We don't really have a gun that I want to mod.
You can save this, I think, for when you get another gun, because I think the next one you get is the machine gun,
Oh, okay.
which is very comically large.
Awesome.
Oh, speak of the devil. Oh no, wait, that's a key. Yep.
Oh.
Oh no!
Sir?
Slowly gets to his feet. Doof. Rip. If you just pull that shit off.
I am 100% sick of your shit, son. Oh.
What? I did the thing again. There we go.
Oh, that's awfully nice of it.
What, just dumping you where you're supposed to go?
Access
Yeah.
granted.
Yep, that's good level design.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation.
Hello.
Located in the vast Pallas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC.
Oh, there it is.
Aha.
It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
Gib.
It's pronounced jib. Oh, that's so dainty.
Click. So, okay, Cam, I'm gonna be a real big nerdo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I don't like about this gun?
What?
See if you can tell.
All UAC employees are subject to regular mentions.
I don't know.
The rear sight post is blocked by the
Oh,
frame.
yeah, it is too, isn't it?
Unless that's maybe just the perspective.
Yeah,
But it really
maybe it's
looks
one of
like-
the ones where it's got like the elevator sight,
Yeah.
so you can lob bullets.
It looks. Yeah, it really looks like
I
the rear
want to
sight
go and
post
get the,
is blocked by the frame of the gun.
Yeah, it totally
Not
does.
that you're gonna use it anyway,
No.
but.
Sorry, I want to go and get the
Oi ho!
the greed apparently.
Well, that's a highlight.
Ah,
Let's see if it saved you when you picked up the gunnet. Hey!
G unit. Where's the upgrade though? I want to go and get the upgrade.
I back the way. This way.
Yeah, it's
You're.
because we fell down.
I don't
like
remember.
here we go. Yeah, this was it. No, this is just exactly where we were. No, it's not. Hold on, everything's
This is
fine.
through the door.
Everything's fine. Beep. I like how daintily you push buttons.
Well, I mean, the stuff you need to work, you don't smash.
Yeah.
The way you
No,
interact
here-
with the
no.
collectibles in this game is really precious.
We're back where
Like
we
you find like the best way I can describe it is a Doom Guy Nendoroid,
Mm-hmm.
and you sort of hold it in your hand, and you very carefully position his fist and like bump it very gently.
Oh, that's so
It's
cute.
so cute.
Sorry, where was map? Tab.
It probably shows you where it is.
Where's Robot Friend? There it is. There he is. So we go this away. Kind of. Not actually terribly helpful, but I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Use absolute aggression. Yeah, the little green highlights and stuff. This is what I dig about, you know, a reserved, careful use of color is that you can use it to really draw attention to stuff. There's like blue stuff is like health or interactables, as is green stuff. Like that bright sort of fluorescent color.
Yeah.
And red stuff is usually like caution or bad things.
But yeah, this does a really good job of drawing your attention to things with light and color, and otherwise, like, very carefully managing the player's attention, and I really appreciate that.
Yep. Yeah, it is just like one of those things that's like super easy to miss. Well, like making it, like I said, making it seem natural.
There we go.
Tactical scope. Or micro missiles. Missiles.
Well, this one says tactical.
It is tactical.
I would like the scope.
Oh,
No, don't hit him!
poor robot friend.
Oh,
Oh, look, you folded the rear sight post down,
oh, neat.
which is a thing that you do. Like, I think. Whoop. Ooh, whoop. Can you zoom?
Nope.
Impact compensation. It just pays you out for every time you break your knees on a fall. Excuse me.
Where am I even going? Okay, come on, brain, we can do this.
All UAC employees are subject to regular
There we go. Oh. Here we go.
In Chinese, he's known as Extermination Warrior. Rad.
What? Like, really, actually? I mean, it's accurate. That's right, be mad.
Oh, this is really easy to actually accidentally kill people with. He said about the gun.
It looks like an LMG. Like, it's so big. Oh, I wonder what that demon room does. I honestly don't remember. This shield-carrying asshole.
Oh.
He's having a freak out.
Me, 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 me,
Me,
me.
me, 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 me. The X-Terminator.
Wow, we are way... Well, no, we're not. We're not way back.
Oh, is it Berserk?
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast This high-tech mining and research
Well,
Okay.
would you like to start approaching a so what for this game?
Yeah. I mean, why don't you start us off? I'm busy killing mans.
That's true. Okay, well, taking something that was good and very old and updating it.
Excuse me,
You know,
sir.
Like choices about what you retain, what you remove, what you edit or sort of change around. This game is like a perfect example of how it works. It can work really, really well. I kind of wish like we had, and maybe that'll be what we do next. Is like something that was updated and didn't work super well because this one is good. Because we have like the cultural icon, which is Doom, reimagined, reborn as this man shooting simulator 2016. It was last year, right?
Yes, this is...
Okay.
I am just completely throwing away all my ammos.
You do have a chainsaw. This fucking guy thinks he's so great. What is it, Dark Souls? Oh, Duke Nukem Forever. Shit, we need to do that.
Oh, yeah.
That would actually be a great example of just like...
The problem
how
is I've
something can-
not played Duke
Yeah,
Nukem
me
Forever.
neither.
And I
mean,
have no idea because, like, I don't actually have a lot of interest in playing Duke Nukem
That's
Forever.
fair.
But I,
Well, maybe
maybe I'll do that for you guys.
either that or like I could play it and you could talk about how awful it is.
You know what? I get paid to do this. I can play Duke Nukem forever for you.
All right.
For you people.
But yeah, like that would be, I think, a good example about like just something that spent way too fucking long in the oven. So not to derail us from this example of like rip and tear.
Oh, I felt that.
Oh, that poor man.
Through the fabric of space and time, I felt chunks.
God, there's a perfect example, because like the Berserk pack is an item that was in the first game.
Yeah.
And it gave you largely this power, but it it's all
I
gone.
wasted it.
But still, like in the first game, you'd punch a guy and he would just turn into chunk. And in this, the first dude you hit with him is just like, boop. Just peel him like a banana. Wolfenstein New Order? Maybe.
Yeah, I've actually heard that's kind of fun.
Play something that's generically shitty.
Oh, I played the shit out of the original Duke Nukem.
Yeah, same. I mean, I think
well, not the original Duke Nukem 3D, because there was allusions to boobies in that game, and I was like 14.
Yeah. Well, they had like strippers with pasties and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, holy shit. This game's so mature. Oh my god, the misuse of that word as it relates to video games. Boop. Oh, I like the little like squeak.
Yeah.
Nice. Space Casual. Oh, it's trying to figure out what the hell.
Blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
You fucker.
You just made my objectives list, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm moving you up off secondary to primary. You're gonna be a Chivo.
Actually, Aliens Colonial Marines would be a good example.
Oh,
as well.
yeah. Actually, Colonial... Could we do Colonial Marines?
We should do Colonial Marines.
Just as, like...
Just like, how bad can you hash, like, exclamation punt something?
Yeah. I was desperate for that game to be good. I think everyone was desperate for that game to be
just
good.
like, oh my god. Well, it's like... I actually never played AVP, but I heard it was incredible.
Oh, yeah, it was sweet.
The 2001?
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh man, they're making a new Aliens game, and it's gonna have, like, the old voice actors and shit in it. It's like,
Yeah.
And then it came out, I was like...
What?
What is this?
Yeah. Like, what were you even trying to do?
There we go.
And like I've heard you can tell what goes wrong with what went wrong with that game as soon as you start playing it, because it takes 5 minutes for all the different studios logos to go by.
Yeah, it's subtle, but yeah. I mean,
It's like there were like this was a game with like so many different people working on it for so many different purposes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know what's interesting is like in some ways video games have sort of gone the way of like blockbuster films, where it's easy for too much money and too many parties to get involved. Is that Cheesy Mac?
Cheesy Mac.
Yeah. Too many cooks.
Instant Cheesy Mac and
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
It's just soda water. Too many cooks, too many ingredients, too much money invested. So you have everybody pulling in opposite directions, and then it's like it has to be really middle of the roader because there's so much invested that it can't take any risks and kind of by extension not be interesting or innovative in any way. Because it's like, no, we have to do a completely generic game because we know it will sell, because we're not, like, the investors are not prepared to you know, punt that much money on an investment, which sucks. Because, like the irony is that you, like, have arguably access to the best technology and like the deepest talent pool, but you're sort of like hamstrung by the needs of, you know, the studio. And not like it's very seldom I think that you have like a director or a team or just like even a situation, a time and place where it can actually all come together and kind of work.
I mean, that had to be a heartbreaking experience for the people working on it.
Yep. Just like to work their asses off and have it just not be able to be good.
Yeah. Like, it was shipped basically non-functional.
That's fucking harsh.
Right, like, I still remember Jonan Vasquez's review of it, which he posted to Vine about an hour after it launched, where it was just a toilet and him making the pumping noise, like the and then he threw the DVD into the toilet.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. Ooh.
But yeah, like that's actually, that reminds me of something that we want to do on a future stream, is like get more actual game devs to talk about, you know, the challenges of developing games, because like sometimes the reason games are super good or super shitty is largely to do with, you know, the realities of, you know, the industry, the realities of the technology, all sorts of stuff. And, you know, it must be super depressing for devs to see people rip their game to shreds and, you know, be like, oh, they're so stupid, why did they do this? It's obvious that they shouldn't have done this. And just, like, crying into your hands being like,
We
our
tried.
hands were tied,
Yeah.
you fucks. Which is not to say that that's always the case, but, like, I imagine it happens a lot, where it's just like, you know,
I
mean, it's like-
shit.
maybe it's stupid of me to complain about, you know, the quality of internet commenters, but y'all don't know as much about game dev as you think you do.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, with Colonial Marines, we know Mikey.
Oh shit. I wonder if he would want to talk to us.
I don't know.
I wonder if we would be able to get a word in edgewise. Or if he would just like... Mikey's really, really great, but
Yeah.
man, that guy's...
Yeah,
He's
he talks
not-
real good.
He's very good. Wow.
Maybe he's gotten enough distance now
Yeah, maybe.
where he can talk about Colonial Marines, but, I mean,
I don't. Wait, Mikey, we don't want to traumatize you, but can you talk about the thing? It's like, Ree! You cannot control the Mikey. Yeah, games with Mikey. Actually, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Well, no promises.
no,
or
yeah, no
anything.
promises.
That may
Maybe
not
it's something
be
we
a
can.
thing that's.
It's something we could look into, I
yeah,
think.
but don't.
Entry
And
law.
please, God, don't pester. Do not
don't-
pester him on Twitter.
Yeah, please do not approach him.
Please don't pester him on Twitter.
Yeah, or any way else. We'll see to it. If it's gonna happen, we'll handle it.
And if not, whatever. We have resources that we can access. I like how he just slows down to a stroll
Yeah.
and is like, whoa, okay, hold on. Yeah, so getting back to the so what of this game, it's just like, you know, what happens when you take something very iconic and very beloved and you build upon that in a way that really works, is you get this and it's fucking great.
Yeah.
It's the perfect sort of harmony of the shit that made the original good and the kind of conveniences that time and perspective have offered. Fucking guy. Got him. Hey, he was full of stuff. This guy. That feel when you
Ooh.
like rifle butt straight past somebody.
Yeah. I didn't know you could get iframes like that. But.
Grar.
And like my earlier comments about like, you know, the default you don't see. I think this is actually a fairly good example of game devs thinking about the defaults and building well upon them. Like, I don't think you could have made this game unless you really had, you know, a kung fu grip on how we play video games.
Yeah. Well, it's like how do you write a love letter to first-person enthusiasts, after all this time. It's weird. It's almost like how do you do something that is very much the same and yet very different, and like sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Differentiates itself enough. Because like, this game made a lot of deliberate choices to sort of buck some trends of first-person gaming in the era that it was created in. Because like this came out within like spitting distance of a lot of the most recent COD games, right?
Oh yeah.
And trying to think of like other like popular FPSs. This fucking guy is being such a shit. It's nice of him to leave a little gap in his shield, though.
Yeah, exactly. I like the way he explodes in a shower of power-ups, like a Doom, or like a Doom enemy. Wow.
Yep.
Thanks, Brain. We actually did that.
We got there, like a Doom enemy. Well, exactly. It's like they made a game they'd actually want to play as opposed to a game that would sell well. Well, I mean, it can be both. There's this sort of cynical choice about like something that is saleable and kind of shitty and the same, which will move units. And then there's something that's like good and also saleable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, making something good doesn't necessarily make it not saleable. It's weird because I guess like not a lot of companies are with this kind of budget and access to resources are maybe even in a position to make any kind of risk.
Well, yeah, and I mean, the other thing is that if people knew how to make a saleable game, I think we'd see a lot fewer disasters. I think making the saleable game is something that a lot of business people want, but is actually way harder than just making a good game, right? Because it's this idea that you can make a game that is that cuts corners, but gives people what they want and is cheap, therefore cheap to develop and will have good margins. And I don't know that anyone actually knows how to do that. That's like forcing something to go viral. If we knew how to do that,
engineer virality.
Yeah, I think if we knew how to. He's gonna talk at you.
Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
Ooh, goodies.
Delicious Eye of Sauron. Probably health is more useful.
Upgrades. Okay.
That is pure Argent energy you've just taken into your system. It seems to agree with you. I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased.
Wow.
81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated in the Lazarus facility. It seems that a hell wave is activated, transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility.
Sorry, the what?
The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
A hell wave.
Hell wave happened.
I should apologize.
A hell wave occurred.
Yes.
Some of my employees took things
Wow,
too far.
6 elite casualties.
Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in man.
You fools! You foolish fools!
Do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now destabilizing.
They've overrun the adjacent facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
Well, you got your walking here. So, like, the conceit of this game is we mined hell for energy. And now there's demons.
Demons occurred.
Demons occurred. Like, that's stupid. And this game knows it. But it's delivering it to you completely straight. And the only person who seems like to kind of grok that is the Doom guy. Because, like, that's so fucking dumb! You went to hell to find a power source? Are you high or something? There was a hell wave that occurred. It's like, are you kidding me? Oh, man.
What is that, Precious?
What's a hell wave? What's a hell wave? Correlation does not imply causality.
There was a hell wave, and this also happened
Yeah.
afterwards. We don't know if they're related or not.
Yeah. A hell wave occurred.
We're not saying that they're related. I don't think you can prove that they're related.
We have anyway. It's loaded.
I challenge you to prove that the hell wave is related to this facility, to the death of your what have you.
Fuck. Yeah, it does sort of set the precedent that a hell wave is a thing that happens.
Yeah.
After running
Ew.
more diagnostics on the active
Oh, there's
Praetor
chum
suit,
everywhere.
It appears that I can accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal by measuring your combat effectiveness. I have added a tracker to your helmet's display.
Neat.
Oh, that is a
The facility
demon.
will not allow you access
That is
to the turret
satanic.
room unless the demonic threat level is brought down inside the foundry. Our security systems cannot be overridden.
Click on things. Got it.
Okay. Shoot the manheads.
Do I have upgrade points?
I don't know. I think you have one.
We've got like half an hour, not even 15 minutes.
Yeah. So we'll just.
I'm just gonna
Fuck
click
it up.
on more monsters. Hey, little buddy.
Oh,
Oh,
Miskels.
can I have this, please? Thank you.
I'm sorry.
No, where's your mommy? Go find your mommy.
So, is it right click to deploy Miskels? Nope.
Well, don't need that.
Middle click?
That was grenade.
Oh yeah, and then you fire. Yeah, you like
Oh, but our scope is gone.
you can re-equip it.
Oh, okay.
Like you keep your upgrades. You can just change them. I think there might be a hotkey for it. I don't know what it is though. He's shooting
Excuse
the-
you.
Shooting the shit garbage at you. Mouse 4? We may not have a mouse 4. Do we have a mouse 4?
Yep.
Sleep detected.
Ooh.
What'd you call me?
Core temperature.
Oh, piss. Wee! Goodbye! Impact compensation. That's T to toggle mods. Boop! Ooh.
Just taking this guy's mixtape.
Predator token.
Praetor.
Praetor.
Protector token.
Prodigy token.
I am the fire starter.
Twisted fire starter. Breathe the pressure. Come play my game, I'll test you. So all the climbable surfaces have little
Like-
green highlights on them.
Oh, yeah, they do, don't they? How
Color,
cunning.
color
Okay.
design. I mean, there's no accounting for player skill. I'm so sorry.
Well, I mean, thank you for calling me very skilled. Look, I usually play difficult games. This is like Gerber mode.
Gerber mode. Wow. Do you like that Gerber is like a company that makes knives and also a different company with the same name that makes baby food?
Really?
Yeah, Gerber knives and Gerber infant formula.
How interesting.
I wonder if the two are related. I mean, you could probably use a Gerber knife to make baby food. Just like
Yeah.
go at a carrot as hard as you can.
I don't know where I'm going. No, I suppose I can follow the literal dot on the map.
It's true.
But where's the fun in that?
Gerber mode. Fuck, Adam would be so into Gerber mode. That really sounds like a Savadan original.
It is.
Is it? Oh, of course it is.
Yeah.
I was wondering where I heard that. It's like you bunch of Gerbers.
Yeah.
It's such a good insult because like it sounds meaner than it is.
Yeah.
It's like you are babies. Speaking
Beach.
of.
Wait, what?
Huh? Hi.
Hi.
We love you.
You're literally talking about me?
No,
Okay.
not even a little bit.
Well, then I'm going.
Okay.
We were talking about scrubs. Oh, can I get a ride with you to Hillside?
Yeah, right now?
We
going
are
right
done in
now.
10 minutes.
Okay, I'm taking Graham to go over there now.
Oh, okay.
What's at
So
Hillside?
I can come back for you in a bit.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
What's the Hillside?
We're doing the thing with the,
Right.
The thing.
the
Okay.
thingy do, the ding dang do.
Right. See you soon. Thank you. Don't you like it? Whoa. What the fuck? What's happening?
What are you guys playing?
We're playing Doom.
Oh,
Don't hurt me.
I see. It's frightening. I shouldn't be running down the hallway towards you.
Well, like, that scares the shit out of me to begin with. There's just this beach. Now I'm gonna have a nightmare of just like a giant beach face the size of a corridor.
Ew.
Oh, that guy got fucked.
Ew.
He's a ghost.
He's a Joesterman.
Oh, this is showing me where the thing is.
Yeah, where the key ended up.
Right. Oh.
Inside that man.
Yeah.
We should make a mod for like Resident Evil that just puts Beej's face on all the enemies.
Like the Barney mod for Doom?
Like I would scream so fucking loud. I wouldn't be able to handle the very first one. Oops.
Exit.
The squeak is so
Squeak.
good.
It is good.
Burps.
Gas leak stopped.
Yay!
What'd you call me?
Now, just destroy the gore nest. Crack him upside the face.
The music is so good.
It's very good. Yeah, just like, and again, like even in a vacuum, top to bottom, this game is like really expertly put together, and it's like it's always a real pleasure to play something where sufficient attention was not just placed, but able to be implemented in every field of the game. It's like the soundtrack is great, the sound design is great, the visuals are great, the gameplay is great. You know, the story is actually really sweet.
Yeah.
So, and the whole thing, not just that, the whole thing fucking works together. That's really hard to do. It's very, very difficult. So,
Yeah,
hats off to all the
massive
people
kudos
who
to-
worked on this.
Oh, and I made it through the entire thing without chucking.
25%.
At the end, we'll be doing subs, and someone will just have a name and just be like, Blurf!
Yeah, I'll just...
Just like a dog food can, like, slug will discharge. Imagine
It'll
if-
be like one of those... Have you ever seen a little kid just be doing something normal and then they're just like, "Ugh!" and then just vomit
I've seen
without
videos
breaking
of,
stride?
I've seen gifs of it. Mm-hmm. Like that kid in the choir who's standing there and he goes, Blurf, and like tries to know something.
Yeah, he just like vomits on the kid in front of him and tries to be like,
No,
tries
it
casual.
didn't happen.
Yeah, wasn't me.
He's like, can't do it. He's like, brr. Being a kid's great, isn't it? It's not great.
Yeah, no, it's hell.
It's overrated.
Hell. Okay, shall we do subs?
Yeah, you know what? 10 minutes. Let's do subs.
Yeah.
Because I realized I accidentally unhighlighted a bunch, so we'll have to go through them.
Well, we can see while you were away. Above that will be us, right?
I think it was around here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There it is. Starting with Silver Seraphs, up for 3 months in a row. You're huge. That means you have huge guts.
Katnissbot cheered us with 500 bits, saying plays at E1M1 at max volume.
Mrs. Blake Way for 12 months. My 1 year anniversary, linking up with school starting, getting my life back on track. Lure is a good luck charm confirmed.
Earthen1 cheered us with 666 bits. I will see you in the VOD. Hope you enjoyed the simulation of talking.
Uninspired Antonym just subscribed. Thank you.
Welcome to
for
the channel.
coming to the channel.
Mod Slayer sub for the 5th month in a row, saying watch out at Admiral Mamo.
I mean,
Shouted,
what
called
do you think's gonna happen? 3 Nugget for 2 months in a row. My favorite Twitch show of Lurth.
Hey, Delta V has cheered us with 549 bits. Get you a final Doom on streams, on the Steams.
Katniss Bottle with 250 bits. Rip. And again with 250 bits. Tear.
First one, then the other. Rock Panda Warrior sub for the 6 months, saying, had my fellow subs today, you guys can have this one. Aw.
Nordic Lord for 24 months in a row. 24 months, it's almost 2 years.
Almost. Eldrin 13 subscribed for 29 months, saying, Sadler won't be at East next week, but glad for talking, Sim.
Dr. Dune with 500 bits. Hi, you guys. Sorry I can't say what I have to be up early. Just wanted to say you two are my favorite streamers, and I love watching your home streams lately. Keep up the awesome work.
Thank you very
We
much.
do our best.
Faceless Ethicist is cheered with 2,500 bits, saying, nice jokes and deep thoughts. Love the content you guys produce. Thanks for the nostalgia, Cameron. P.S. Sweet mug.
Kaz1291 just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing.
Senor Rod has cheered us with 100 bits. Having just gone through Lost recently, I found the Life is Strange video and Cam talking about the Orpheus myth very cathartic and helpful. So I have 1 bit for each time I heard you say the word cathartic.
Did we say it 100 times?
Probably a lot.
Jeez. The POV 42 for 14 months. Yo!
Jolly G29 sub for the 5th month, saying can't catch the whole stream like I usually do because I actually need to go to bed at a reasonable time. Employment hype. Anyway, kill all the demons. Thank you.
Forest Gaze cheered with 1470 bits. Nostalgia Doom makes a good warm-up.
Lagrange is my homie has cheered with 400 bits, saying cheers to Doom.
Caffeinated Lemur for 43 months in a row. 43 secret doors of Ferraris crashed into ID offices. I don't get that joke. Well,
Man.
anyway.
Haiti Flores is now supporting us on Patreon. Thank you very much, Haiti Flores.
Anatomus Prime with 200 bits. And don't get to watch live very often, so thanks for all you do.
GamerWife1206 has cheered us with 100 bits. Thank you very much, GamerWife.
And Jimmy Man 10 has just subscribed.
Basket Case
Basket Case
has just subscribed as well. Welcome.
Suitably Epic for 38 months. Thank you so much.
High Priest has
there we
just
go.
High Priest has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, High Priest.
High ground for 30 months in a row. Let's punch some demons.
Cat and Raster has just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, Cat and Raster. Good to see you here.
Obsidian Wind just subscribed. Thank you. New to the channel.
Scar, Red, Tiger, sub for the 9th month, saying, be advised we are on level 9 demonic infestation.
Bonky Dolls for 31 months, closing in on 3 years. Boy!
Zaman 8Z8 resub for the 3rd month, saying,
are you okay?
Woo, this is almost as satisfying as looking at Gilgamesh.
Wow. Techno Fairy full core for 15 months. Yeah, 15 months is the most interesting talking simulator I've seen to date.
Oh, Doodles the Great has cheered with 2380 bits, saying, as Ed Grimley used to say, we're as doomed as doom can be.
And Zen Alpha with 1,000 bits. Y'all are fucking awesome. I love this game and vastly enjoy your incisive commentary on games. Here to Beth Line after work here at $14.
Thank you.
Well, thanks so much. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. We'll think about it because we have a bunch of options.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do something shitty.
What do you think about Colonial Marines?
That seems strong.
Yeah.
No promises, but that might be on the plate.
The other option that I kind of want to revisit on this stream is Alien
Isolation,
which we both didn't like, but we have a lot of friends who did like it, and a lot of people generally did like the game. Yeah.
Something Alien.
Yeah. I think we're both on an Alien kick right now after the Covenant trailer hit.
Yep.
So.
Maybe
Duke Nukem Forever is still there as well.
Still there. Yeah, like maybe I'll play it or play a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I played the demo and I was like, oh, this is gonna be super sweet, and then, well, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Evil Smurf just resubbed for the 42nd month, saying, I'm here to rip and tear, and I'm all out of rip.
So you're gonna go on a tear.
Happy Adamsversary, Evil Smurf.
Alrighty, we're gonna go away now.
Yep, we will miss you.
See you tomorrow for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And enjoy.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.